wow, this movie is just, man, it's an experience. I'll definitely remember just how quiet my theater was. Damn. According to Google, this is a 95-minute movie, and wow, do they use every single second just brilliantly building up the suspense, the intensity of every single fucking sequence. Right from the start, this movie lets you know straight away that there aren't going to be any tricks or gimmicks or any Hollywood bullshit. This is going to be a serious, more realistic depiction of warfare based on a true story, on a true event that happened to real soldiers retelling this story. And man, is this movie just fucking awesome, man. There was not a second where I wasn't sweating, worried about what was gonna happen next. I was sitting on the edge of my seat. It was so goddamn good that every single person in my theater was genuinely sucked into this world. We follow a platoon of American Navy SEALs currently on a surveillance mission in Ramadi, Iraq. They lock down the building, hide inside, and are currently keeping watch of a group of people down the street from them. Unfortunately, they are discovered, trapped, and must try to survive until help arrives. And it all takes place within this single setting, and boy oh boy do the directors and writers and everyone who worked on this set utilize every single piece. Like I said, this isn't some Hollywoodized retelling of a true event. Instead, it's a very serious film that gives general audiences a really great idea as to how these soldiers operated and what they experienced at this point in time. For what I would say is the first half of this movie, nothing really happens. They're just kind of scouting out the area, keeping watch of certain people, and we, as the audience, people who've never been to war, get to see how they operate, get to see how this kind of mission goes. But just because nothing is happening does not mean the film lacks intensity, lacks worry, because every single second we are sweating. All the fucking soldiers are sweating because at any moment they could be caught. As a matter of fact, they're not even sure if they have not been caught or if they already have been caught. But goddamn, when shit starts going down, there isn't a second where it lets up. You want to know how good it was? It was so goddamn good that I didn't even lift my phone up to take notes of what was happening on screen because I was just absorbed into the movie. This is a brutal film that is not afraid to show us all that R-rated shit that occurs in war. And boy oh boy, do we get some really fucking gut-wrenching, painful close-ups of these guys trying to fucking mend their legs. Yeah, as you can tell, the production here is just fan-fucking-tastic, from the directing, writing, cinematography, the editing. Oh my goodness, all of it is just fucking beautiful. Alex Garland once again proves himself to be someone who understands how to tell these kinds of stories in a more realistic way to keep people on the edge of their seats. I'm just doing a little Google here to make sure I understand exactly who wrote and directed this movie, and it turns out Alex co-wrote this with ex-US Navy SEAL Ray Mendoza. Ray Mendoza being one of the guys who was in this team featured in this movie. Some really fucking amazing stuff here, man. All of this aided by a star-studded cast. All of the guys here are amazing. Most notably Kit Connor, Will Poulter, Cosmo Jarvis, Michael Gandolfini, Joseph Quinn, Charles Melton, and all the other guys here. God, amazing. Just fucking amazing. There are little moments of humor that happens throughout this movie, even when shit is getting serious, but it feels warranted. It doesn't feel fake. It doesn't feel like this was just shoehorned in to lighten things up. It just felt like that's exactly what these guys would do in such an insane situation, because they need to have some way to just relieve themselves in order to not be so stressed out. Of course, they're still stressed out because at any moment they're gonna get shot up. Some people out there may complain about the simplicity of this film, the fact that it doesn't have some kind of overarching premise or whatever, like Black Hawk Down or whatever. But again, this is not Hollywood, it's real life, and we're seeing a moment in time, which in my opinion almost makes it a perfect movie because it doesn't try to be anything else. It doesn't try to be this giant, grand, spectacle, plot, theme-filled movie. No, it stays within itself. It's self-contained. And you know, I love these kinds of movies that knows exactly what it is and stays consistent. I don't know what else to tell you other than to give it a chance, give it a watch. Don't go in expecting some 3-hour epic war movie. No, it's not that at all. It is strictly and simply about a group of US Navy SEALs trying to get out of a situation where they are surrounded by a bunch of fucking enemies. And it is a fucking thrill ride that never lets up. That's right, baby, not a single negative here. All right, that's enough of me. I'll catch you guys next time.
Like we invented it. Chef Cool Louis